Hello, I'm Richard Diamond. I'd like to see Mrs. Franklin.
Oh, yes. Come in, please.
Thank you.
Would you wait just a moment, please?
Sure.
Hello, Richard. That picture's still my favorite after all these years.
Yes, Vicky, after all these years.
Because you gave it to me.
Why didn't you give my phone service your right name?
I wanted to make sure that you'd come. And anyway, Mrs. Franklin is my right name now.
I seem to remember you telling me that you were not the marrying kind.
I guess I'm not, really. My marriage only lasted a few months.
I spent that long looking for you after you left.
I didn't want you to be hurt any more than you were.
Oh, thank you very much.
But I need you now.
Well, you're 4 years too late. And don't give me that stuff about for old time's sake.
This is purely a professional matter.
Now, this town is lousy with private detectives. Why pick on me?
Because I know you.
And you respect me.
More than any man I've ever met.
Oh, Vicky, you said the same thing 4 years ago.
Look, Richard, you remember my younger sister, Marion? This really concerns her. About a year ago, she wrote some rather indiscreet letters. This is one of them. It was delivered by messenger yesterday. This morning, a man called and said that I could have the rest of the letters back for $5,000.
Who are you?
Because I have the money. Marion hasn't. She's married now and very happy, and I'd like to help her.
Well, what else did the man say?
He said he would call first thing tomorrow morning and let me know where I was to deliver the money. But how do I know he'll give me back all the letters?
You don't.
I can't call in the police, and I'm afraid to handle this thing myself. You know all about these things. I'll pay you anything you ask.
My fee to you is the same as anyone else. $100 a day and expenses. Call me tomorrow when you hear from the man.
Drive around the corner. Go on, drive around the corner. What were you doing back there?
Nothing in particular?
Well, there's something in particular. Why were you hanging around Mrs. Franklin?
Who's that?
I want a straight answer.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Not much you don't. You stay away from that building and Mrs. Franklin. If I ever catch you near her again, you won't live to talk about it. Now get going.
He told you to stay away from me?
That's right. You see, I have a personal interest in this case now. I don't like to be shoved around, especially when I can't shove back.
If I'd known there was going to be this kind of trouble, I'd never...
That's all right, Vicky. You're going to get what you want. And I'll get what I want. I'll be waiting for your call. That's me, Sam.
Oh, hello, Mr. D. How did you make out with Mrs. Franklin?
What?
Nothing. Only she sounded like something special.
No, Sam, she's nothing special. Not anymore.
Huh?
I'll skip it, Sam. Look, I want you to get in touch with Charlie Vincent for me, huh?
You know Charlie. He makes more moves than a checker champion.
Yeah, I know, but, look, get on it for me fast, will you?
Will do, Mr. D.
Thank you, Sam. I told you to phone me, not to come here.
Well, I'm here. May I come in? For 2 days' services and expenses.
Well, now, I didn't earn the second day's yet.
I feel I should pay you even though I'm discharging you. The letters were returned to me this morning.
Is that so?
Yes, he came to my apartment and I gave him the money.
You always were a lousy liar, Vicky.
I never lied to you.
All right, don't start now.
I'm not lying.
Where are the letters, honey?
I burned them.
There's more to it than that. Now, come on, tell me.
That's all there is to it.
Oh, Vicky, you're not leaving here until you tell me why you want me off the case and why you tried to buy me out.
Please let me go.
Tell me.
Because of you.
Just the truth, Vicky.
I know what happened here last night. I know he tried to kill you. And I did hear from him this morning by phone. He said this time he wouldn't miss. That's the truth. Richard.
Yeah. 4 years didn't make any difference. I guess 40 wouldn't.
I'm sorry I hurt you. I just couldn't help myself then.
Well, why did you run out on me?
I guess I just wasn't ready for any man.
Any man.
There never was any man but you, Richard. That's what I found out.
Well, up until now, I was a contented bachelor. Almost.
Now you can forget all about the letters.
No, Vicky, I'm not going to forget about the letters or him.
I can't let anything happen to you.
I'll do it myself.
Please.
I got to do it, Vicky, for both of us.
Mr. Diamond, why don't you have a little more consideration for coming up on me like that? The cops give me enough hot day.
No, I'm sorry, Charlie. Hey, thank you. Hey, you know, Sam had a tough time finding you.
Yeah, I had to vacate my business premises in a hurry. Oh, by the way, if you're interested in making a little purchase for a nice young lady, I got just the item here for you. Beautiful 10-carat blue-white diamond. Give it to you to buy. I just happened to find it.
Yeah, before it was lost.
Just kind of lucky that way. Look, you're interested in a genuine, wonderful mink stole? I got one.
That fell off the back of a delivery truck, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie, I'm in the market for for this. I want the guy that goes with it.
Dum-dum, huh? They do a nasty job.
It's about my height. A little heavier. Got a scar on his chin. Wears black gloves on both hands.
Yeah, I know. He never takes them off. He's got a thing about protecting his hands.
What's his name?
Something personal.
Well, I'd call this personal, wouldn't you?
Why don't you just consider yourself lucky? He usually doesn't miss.
What's his name, Charlie?
Take my advice, Mr. Diamond. Forget it, huh?
Charlie.
Honest, Mr. Diamond, I'm doing you a favor. Make believe you didn't ask.
I'm asking.
Please, Mr. Diamond, please.
I've got to know, Charlie.
Carl Otero.
Where can I find this Mr. Otero?
He hangs out in room 411 at the Crystal Hotel.
Thanks, Charlie. Here. Take care of those nerves, huh?
This kind of business I can do without.
What's the idea of entering a lady's apartment that way? What do you want?
Carl Otero.
You came to the wrong place. What's the matter? Don't you believe a lady?
All right, lady, where is he?
I wouldn't know.
You mean you won't tell me?
I said I don't know.
So far, I've talked very nicely to you.
You don't sound so nice. Besides, I don't know.
Okay. My apologies. But I have to find him.
I hope he's in real trouble this time. And I hope you do find him. That stinker's got it coming to him, but good. I don't care what happens to him anymore. He can rot in the hot place.
Well, I'd like to accommodate you, but I have to find him first.
If I knew, I'd tell you. My word is a lady. The stinker. When he wants something, I'm good enough for him. When he needs money, he comes around fast enough. Next time he comes around, I'll give it to him. A kick. Right in that face of his.
Yeah, well, if you hear from him, or you see him, give me a ring, huh?
You bet I will. You're a gentleman, Mr. Diamond. Not like him. You know the proper way to treat a lady. Tell you what a stinker that guy is. See that? Romantic, huh? His initials in her heart. Undying love. That stuff. He talked me into that. His girl, he said. And all the time he's operating so fancy-free, selling the same bill of goods to others, bringing them to the same place to be tattooed like that.
Where'd you have it done?
Tattoo parlor down on Main Street near 6th. The guy who runs it is Fred Rice.
Well, I'll have a little talk with Mr. Rice.
I'll be with you in just a moment. There. You like it?
Yeah, sure.
You know, I've been almost a year trying to decide just what design to put here. Some people don't understand this sort of undertaking. They think it's cheap, shabby.
Well, I guess it's all in the way you look at it, huh?
I want artistic achievement. This has been quite a day for me.
Well, it's been quite a day for me, too.
And you came here to commemorate it, to fix it on you forever?
Yeah, well, something like that.
You have anything special? Some particular design you have in mind?
Well, let me look around a little bit. Yeah, how about this one?
A very popular design.
With Carl Otero?
Oh, are you a friend of Carl's?
Well, no, but I heard that you were.
He brings me business. Carl is a man of very delicate taste.
Not with a .45 caliber cartridge.
Are you from the police?
No, not from the police. I'm just looking for Mr. Otero. I thought you might be able to help me find him.
Oh, you want to place a little bet, huh?
Something like that, yeah.
Well, Carl makes book from his office at 1420 Western, room 210.
210. Thank you.
And if you ever want any artwork done, you know where to come,
Sure.
What's the matter, Richard?
It's all over, Vicky. His name was Carl Otero.
I don't care what his name is.
I killed him. I killed him, and it was all for nothing.
What do you mean?
Your sister's letters, I didn't get them.
Oh, what does that matter as long as you're all right?
Well, I'm not, Vicky. I've never been more hurt in my entire life. There were no letters.
You mean you couldn't find them?
I mean there were no letters.
What are you saying?
Don't you blame me for it, Patsy. You wanted to get rid of Otero.
What?
You picked on me, Vicky, because you knew the way I felt about you. You worked me up so I'd go out and get Otero. You did the same thing to him. That's your style, honey. Work a man up and then keep him at arm's length or walk out on him. But you couldn't walk out on Otero, could you? Not unless he was dead.
You don't know what you're talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. After it was all over, I went to the tattoo parlor. I wanted to check on the descriptions of the women that Otero brought there.
I can explain.
You don't have to explain, Vicky. You had it all worked out. If I got rid of Otero, that'd be the end of it. If he got rid of me, then you would have seen to it that he went to the gas chamber.
All right, that was true in the beginning. But I didn't plan to fall in love with you. When I saw you again, something happened to me. I felt all different inside. And then I tried to stop you, and you wouldn't listen to me. I just couldn't tell you the truth.
Not even to save a man's life.
He doesn't deserve to live. He's not like you. He's like some animal.
Well, you thought enough of him to let him put his brand on you.
I didn't know what I was getting into. And then he wouldn't leave me alone. I had to figure out some way to get rid of him permanently. Look, it's all over. It's finished.
For him, Vicky, not for you.
But you can help me. You can make things right for me again.
I can't help you, Vicky. You got away with murder. But you're gonna have to live with it. All alone.
Richard, help me, please. You said you loved me.
I did. So much so that I was sick with it for a good number of years. But now I'm sick in another way.
Richard, don't go. I need you, please.